How's everybody doing today? Weston here with Optic LED. Today we are checking out COB arrays. That's the XL4 COB array, same here. And over here is the X4 COB array. And when you take a look underneath, you can see the X. So there's the X4 COB array. So this bad boy covers a 3x3 or a 1 square meter area with a average par in that 3x3 area, a max of a little over 900, and that's at 15 inches, which is as close as you can get it. So if we take a look on here right now, we actually have, these are 90-degree lenses on these Optic ones right now. You can see here, these are the 120s. They look a little bit different. They're a little bit flatter. And over here, these ones are a little bit more pointy. It's more of a spot beam lens, but we're gonna take a look at these because on the 54-watt Optic ones, you can get a 90 or 120-degree lens. It just depends on what beam angle you want. Well, check this out. If you have the 90, you can see it's like a spot beam. Reminds me of a flashlight, because of the way the lens projects the light downwards like that. So what's nice is, even though my tent is open, it's still spot beaming most of that light right into the space there. So I don't have to worry about reflection off the wall. And also it drives super deep canopy penetration, so you can grow a deeper canopy. And if you're in a 3x3 and you're trying to get the max yield, you want to be in that 18 inches deep of canopy. So if you don't have a lot of space and you're doing the 3x3, grow vertically as much as you can. Get that 18 inches or even 2 feet of canopy depth so you can get that max yield. So check this out. We're going to turn on the par meter and take a look. But first, I just want you to see what we have here. So we have a mean well driver. We have mean well driver on all these. Crease cobs. They're the X-Lamp CXB 3590s. Heck yeah, the world's greatest cob. That's what comes in the Optic ones. The far red bloom enhancer, you can see is dimmable. Check that out. You've got the dimmer on there. The Optic ones aren't dimmable, but the bloom enhancer is. And the reason we do that is so you can gear up your intensity every couple weeks, bump it up a little bit more, with the last 3-4 weeks finishing on full power. So just a quick review here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you just some simple par meter readings. And the bloom enhancer, this thing is ridiculously efficient. Osram bloom enhancers with the UV and IR. It actually creates light more efficiently than the COBs. But the clusters on these COBs, all those LEDs, and that intensity drives some serious canopy penetration. And that's a lot of how you make up those bigger yields. So let's take a look over here. We're in the corner. Look at this. 600 in the corner is crazy high. I mean, we're at the 600s all down there. 700 right now. 500s. 600. Here's in the corner over here. And we're still in the 5s. All the way through here. 600. Look at that. Beautiful. Super even light spread. It's easier to grow with. If you can keep your canopy even, is real nice. So avoiding too much of a hot spot in the middle so you can get that even growth and development and keep that canopy nice and even. Then when you're lowering the light, because towards the end you do lower that light down a little bit, or you let the plants grow up closer to it. If you have an even canopy, it's easy to measure your 15 inches off of there. But if you have like parts of the canopy or straggler coals that are sticking up beyond that, sometimes you have to raise your light up a little bit further from the overall canopy. So, but you can see in the middle here, super intensity, 1600. So for a 3x3, this is definitely maximum intensity. And you're only talking 332 watts with everything. 1300 par. I mean, in the middle here is all well over 1,000. 1100. A lot. 900s. So here you could definitely have 2 feet of canopy depth. 600 on the outside, and when we come back to the corners, even 600s in these corners over here. So that is the X4 COB Array. So if you're looking for industry best results, and we're talking yield, bud quality, grams per watt, heat output, there's many, many benefits of having a system like this with no moving parts that'll last you forever. All this comes with lifetime warranty from Optic, of course. So there it is, fellas. The X4 COB Array. Let me know what you think. Questions and comments below. Go ahead and get yourself one today if you're trying to get your max production of that top shelf bud in that 3x3 or 1 square meter tent. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Catch you on the next one. I'm out.